Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of Passenger Seat Parlay with your host, Valkyrie Rain. I have the best, the most, the greatest CEO of Bell Lux Boutique, your stylist, your creative director, your content queen herself, Leeshellmybell, a.k.a. Leche Lux with the big butts.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Yes, thank you so much for participating of this first guest episode.
I'm happy to be here. I love my intro. It was full of energy.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hyping me up as usual.
Of course. That's my dog. So anyone who does not know, Leeshell is my bestest friend. We've been friends for how many years now? What, 20?
Yeah, like 20.
20 years, okay? 2 decades since 9th grade, sea lunch. Yeah.
What was it, sea lunch?
It was sea lunch. It was the second day of school, 9th grade. It was sea lunch out in the courtyard. No, the sun.
Well, yeah, it was a courtyard. It was like outside.
Yeah.
Outside of the cafeteria.
We just clicked.
On the picnic benches.
Yeah, girl, yes. Oh, so much shade happened in them picnic benches, child. Yeah. So she's the Virgo to my Taurus. So, we get along very well, very well. So this episode, we're going to kind of go into our history of friendship. I recently just had a birthday. Taurus season, yay to me. Insert clapping. Oh, my God, yes. Thank you, friend, for the visual cap. So, yeah. So that was fun. Like, we had a time last night, girl.
It's been a time since I got here. Since I got to New York.
Right.
It's just been a time. I feel like when I get to New York, like my angriness comes out. I want to snap on everybody. Well, I don't think you guys know. I live in the South pretty much. So I'm here visiting. And like Val said, we had a time.
Right. She should just move here, everyone. Let's start a new hashtag, Leeshell move to New York. Let's go.
For 6 months out of the year. I think I can only do 6 months out the year in New York.
What seasons?
Oh, spring and summer. No. Lies. Fall.
Summer, fall?
Summer and fall.
All right, bet. Yeah,
summer
so like
fall.
June to December.
Yeah, and then I'm out.
Right.
Gone. Back down
Gone
south.
for the holidays. Oh, my God.
To my other family.
All righty. So I wanted to go into a quick little Q&A with you just to kind of break the ice, even though we've been like podcasting since we were 14. Just on the phone with three-way. Don't you miss three-way calls, though?
I do. It's like I do and I don't. Because then I have this little Mean Girls thing where it's just the three-way call happens and you don't know who's on the other line. But you would never you would never do that to me. But like other people, you don't know who's on the other line of the three-way. But usually when it's your friends, it's our friends and we have three-way. It's perfect.
It's lit, right?
Yeah.
Like, I remember all those times, like, I feel like our friendship, we have a lot of mutual friends. Because it's like we all low-key kind of stick together. And you notice most of our signs that we're friends with are water signs to our earth. Like, we have a few air signs in there. Not too many fire signs, though.
Scorpio is water?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You was thinking Hermes?
I was thinking Hermes.
Yeah.
I mean, Deidre's a Cancer, but I don't really consider her my friend because she's my cousin.
Right. Cancers are hit or miss with me. Hit or miss. I don't know.
Me too.
It's a Taurus. I have to stomp them out sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, battle. Next question. All right, best friend. We're going to answer this. If you could create a dating app just for our friend group, what features would it have? Our friend group, our mutual friends.
Are we naming like people? Like just everybody
Speak
in
your
general?
spirit.
Right.
No, just like in general that you think our collective friend group would like.
Okay, so for our collective, first of all, dating app, what features? I think we need a kid feature because we need to know how many kids this person got.
Facts.
What their baby mama, baby daddy situation looking like. That's definitely going to be on there. Do you have any diseases? I need to know that.
Yeah, we need the dick facts.
I need the dick facts. Like, I need
up front.
What's your credit score look like? I need to know that. I need to know what you actually do for work, for real, for real.
Damn.
Not what you do on Instagram.
Tell me you live in South Florida without telling me you live in South Florida.
I need to know.
Oh, Lord.
I need to know that. Your real height size, because let's be real. I've been on Hinge before. I've been around the block.
Oh, God.
Don't come to me saying you 6 feet, 6'1".
Right.
And when you walk through that door, you 5'11". I'm 5'2", but I know 6 feet. Okay.
Damn, you can't give them 3 inches?
Hell no. They don't give me no passes.
They'll give you inches, though.
Some.
All right, bet. Okay.
So I would say that, we said baby daddy, height, employment, diseases.
Bet.
I would actually want your feature as, because I come across this in Houston a lot, your sense of humor. I want to know what type of things you're into, like what makes you laugh.
Right. Because
just my dating in general, I kind of have a sick sense of humor compared to other people.
Oh my gosh. Guys, if you guys are listening right now, Leeshell falls asleep to fucking thrillers and horror movies.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, she's that type of Virgo. So just know what you're getting into.
Yeah, on pen and paper, I guess I'd be a psychopath.
Bro, all the serial killers are Virgos, Aries, and Geminis. But Virgos are smart as fuck. They gonna trap the Aries because they too hot-headed.
Yeah.
Even though they the ones who did it.
But we more calculated. So I would want to see what your sense of humor is for that. And then I'm trying to think of something else.
For our friend
group.
Yeah, I think you nailed it, because we're all very chill. No one's really extra like that.
Yeah,
we're all very laid back. Definitely that trauma shit. That shit needs to be on every fucking dating app. Oh, like stop lying about kids, because there's a lot of people who do have kids who want to branch and connect their families. Like don't be afraid to speak the truth. Now, if you have one kid in this city but you have a few elsewhere, that is something to be disclosed, respectfully.
No, that does need to be disclosed. Yeah. Because that's information.
All right, bet. I'm going to ask you another question.
And you need to know what you're getting yourself into.
That part. All right, friend. If you could go back in time and give advice to your preteen self, what would it be? Preteen Leeshell with the glasses and the braces. AKA Libby.
I got written out, right? Out of the new Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, they got rid of Libby.
Wow. Yeah. Affirmative action is in real life.
I got kicked out of the show.
Not y'all getting rid of Libby. She used to get Shane together.
She used to, but they kicked her out the show.
Wow.
The voice of reason. Sad.
Wow. Why are we acting like Cree Summers isn't available? Was she the voice? Wow. Okay.
I don't know if she was the voice. My preteen self, I think I would just, for one, I would tell myself, don't limit yourself to certain things just because you may be experiencing like a new change or something.
Right.
Don't shut off things that you like doing before just because you're in a new environment and it may not be exactly what you want.
Exactly.
Because in life, you're not going to get what you want. You're just going to have to adapt to the change that's coming.
That's true.
So I would say that. Also, pick a major that's going to make you money versus what's going to make you happy.
Your major could make you money.
No, my major couldn't make me money, but maybe not money, but just what's going to be the expected field going forward.
Like plan it out a little bit more.
Plan it out a little bit more.
That's true, but if you think about it, they force college on us, and I think that's something we could get on the next episode, just like life choices, but they forced the whole white picket fence, go to college, 4 years, get your degree, get your job, get your husband, get your fucking kids and your car and your golden retriever and all this stuff. And it's like, it wasn't even like that.
It wasn't.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I'm still lost. I'm still in college. It's been 2 fucking years and I'm still here. And that's okay, everybody. Because you know what my mother says? Education is the best thing. And education is one of the things that no one could ever take away from you. And baby, there's no limit on how many degrees you can get. And one thing for sure, look at me quoting the Texas thing. How do you say it? One thing for sure, 2 things for real? I don't know. The Texas thing that you guys say.
One thing, I don't know what they say.
Oh my God, Leeshell, you say it all the time.
I was in Texas. That was just me. One thing about it, two things for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, one thing about it, two things for sure. That's
one thing about it and two things for sure. There's always degrees to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think too, another thing I would say to myself, you're the vehicle.
That part, yes.
The vehicle is the education, yes, but at the end of the day, it's what you do with it.
Exactly, because if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do shit with it.
And it's not who you know. It's not what you know.
It's who you know.
It's who you know. That's the biggest thing.
Yes, network, everything.
Network. And just, it's going to come to you. Right. Whatever it is, it's going to come to you. So that would be the things I would tell my preteen self, to just like, it's okay. These people are going to come and people are going to go, but who's meant to be, they're going to stay.
Got you. All right.
Is it my questions now?
Yeah, sure.
How many am I doing?
As much as you want. 3, 2.
Okay, I got one.
Bet.
All right, guys. Funny story to this question. She's gonna love it. Valerie tried to set me up on a blind date before.
Many blind dates,
but I knew who the person was. Like, I had figured it out of who I thought it was before we went on the blind date. I don't know if I could say names on the podcast.
What year? And that'll help me understand.
This was it 2017?
2017?
It was 2017, 2018. Or no, maybe you were living in New York.
I don't know.
Maybe it was 2019.
I do this all the time.
It was before COVID.
Okay.
You know,
what's the question? I don't know. I don't remember.
I got one. If you could set me up on a blind date with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Golly, dead or alive? Walter. I'd set you up with Walter. He handsome.
Walter got something
literally
on the
Oh, Walter's married.
Walter is married.
Let me stop before Josh caught me off.
And I peeped that.
See? And you know what's crazy? Yeah. I'm so innocent. I don't even bother to look at the rings.
No, I look at the rings.
But it's like you kind of have to nowadays.
You do.
Who would I set you up with, for real?
There's a lot of married men in the single dating pool.
That part. I literally will sense people with good energy and be like, you would be great for my best friend. I literally try to set you up. And this is why every time I try to set Leeshell up, I feel like it freaking backfires, because I really want it to happen so bad, because I know what amazing person you are and how and I know you deserve the best. And then it's like, damn, I wanted it too hard. I wished too hard on a star and it burnt the fuck out. So now I feel like, I don't know. I have to pick somebody, dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
This person is not alive anymore. And you know this person very well. Ooh, let me not do this.
Wait, no, say it. I'm
G Money.
Who's G
Money? I really do think I low key, like later on in life, like more towards our late 20s, had the situation been open to where like it would be right for both parties to be in a relationship, I thought you two would have been a good dynamic together. As far as like drive, ambition, and like home life too, and understanding of each other, I thought you guys would have been very compatible. And y'all would look fucking fine as hell too. I ain't gonna hold you. Very Instagram worthy.
That's why I wasn't even expecting.
Look at that bitch. Threw you off. You asked the wrong question.
That one threw me off.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that one. I was thinking she was gonna say somebody totally different.
What'd you think? Oh, look at you pondering. Oh,
I was thinking somebody else, but not.
Who are you thinking?
I was thinking maybe you say like somebody. I mean, we know that person, but I just wasn't expecting.
You thought a celebrity?
I thought you was gonna give me like a celebrity or something.
Big Sean.
Or definitely take Big Sean.
But I'm like, we have too many Seans in the circle.
But that one was actually, that was a good question. That was a good question.
Damn, she shook
wow.
y'all. Yeah, it was.
I didn't even think about that. I mean, we didn't really say his name, but I knew exactly who he was talking to.
Exactly.
I hope we don't get it like.
Wait, who gonna check me? It's Passenger Seat Parlay. We're in Nisi Altima.
Nobody, because you know some backstories to this.
Baby, everybody loves Lee.
Or having a past life.
Oh my God. In a different timeline, I think you guys were together. There's a multiverse. Here, let me jump in on here. Speaking of timelines, if you could create a time capsule for our future selves, what would if you can include a time? Why can't I read? Because we have some fucking sangrias. Yeah, honestly, we've been lit. Like, we're 30 plus. Like, I need a nap. I slept 10 hours for 3 days so far. If you could create a time capsule for our future selves, what would it include?
What would it include? Definitely a pair of shades.
Facts. Bellux.
You're gonna need a pair of shades any day of the week. Shout out to Bellux. I do sell shades. Shameless plug. Also, gummy bears, because we always gonna need
shit. We always eat some trolleys.
We always gonna need a
and
snack.
Our teeth is impeccable.
Snack. Some lip gloss.
Facts.
Always. I don't know if that would survive in the time capsule, but
that thing would be gunky as hell.
Yeah.
But them lists would be popping though, preserved.
I'm trying to think of something else. Maybe some sort of electronic.
Yeah. Our yearbook. I would put our yearbook in. That's my tours coming in. We need memories.
You would put the yearbook? I wouldn't put that. I'd probably put like a photo book of like actually us like in it and like memories of like certain things.
Yeah.
Like certain places we went, certain things, like little snippets of things.
Yeah.
Certain like little inside jokes that that we have that nobody has.
Damn. What would that be in the time capsule?
Yeah. What would you put in the time capsule? You asking me?
Definitely. We're both low-key content creators. We got to put like a camera, a phone, something with all our stuff. Oh my gosh. We never had a burn book in high school. Remember when burn books were real and people would pass notes and then have a book talking shit? We never did that.
No.
But
I don't even think we passed notes.
No. Oh my God, y'all. Let me tell y'all a story about Leeshell in the fucking 9th grade. Oh, I remember this time we had math together, right? I forgot. What was her name? Miss
Tager.
Miss Tager. And Leeshell and I were good kids, right? We're the good girls. But I don't know what time it was. After lunch, I don't know what it was. But Leeshell kept falling asleep. And that class was lit. Steven was in that bitch. Yeah. Sam, I think, was there. It was lit. So Leeshell kept falling asleep that day. And Miss Tager's like, Leeshell, if you fall asleep one more time, I'm gonna make you stand up. And then Leeshell fell asleep one more time, and she made her stand up. And now that I look back at it, I'm like, is that legal?
I don't think so.
Today's kids would never. So Leeshell stood up, and then she was just watching the projector and doing the math. But all of a sudden, you hear Leeshell slump over, snoring, standing, and then she started to lean, and then that's what woke her up. But I think at that point, Miss T was like, "All right, just sit down." Because she knew you were a good kid. She just like, the baby tired that day.
It was like, the joke was on her. It was like, bitch, I got narcolepsy.
Okay. Leeshell needs a nap.
I need a nap. I forgot.
Oh my God.
I did fall asleep.
That's what we put in the time capsule, a pillow and a freaking blanket.
Yeah.
Because anywhere we go, it'll be a nap. Like, the only time me and Leeshell bicker is if we're both hungry and tired. Facts.
Yeah.
And we get on each other's nerves.
So we snapping. It's just like,
right.
Okay.
But all we need is a snack and a nap. Virgo Taurus shit.
Yeah. So what's like the biggest thing you're looking forward to doing in the next year?
In the next year, like 365 days.
Yeah.
2025. I think, 2025, we're gonna be 35. We're like mid-30s. Honestly, I would say one of the biggest things I look forward to on a personal level is ooh, my evil eye said, hold on now, don't speak on it now. It's still being blessed. But honestly, I would just say continuing living my life unapologetically. Because like what you were saying earlier in the episode about not limiting yourself or holding yourself back, that's what you would tell your preteen. I'm like, yeah, me too. Because I've been talking about YouTubing, but it's really podcasting is what it is essentially. For years, since we were like 15, 16. And it's like, damn, bitch, it took me like 15, 16 years to get here. But we here, though.
But you here, though.
And yeah, so I'm looking forward to like where this goes in a year. Or like, because, these couple episodes, they gonna be a little dusty, rusty. But once I get to 50, 100, listen, Walter, I'm going to have everybody in here. Shout out to Brooklyn Podcast Studio for the plug. podcast needs can be met here. Thank you. So yeah, that's what I look forward to in a year. And get in the ring, child, because I didn't get my ring at my party, but that's okay because I love my baby.
I knew that was coming.
You knew it was coming.
I should have put that as the exception to
I
the
love
question.
my boyfriend. He's so sweet. He threw me a surprise party. So it was very nice. The people who were meant to come out came out, and I appreciate every single one of them. But yeah, I would like to change my last name, please. Hopefully soon. I'm tired of being in the streets.
Who knows? Maybe in the next year it's gonna
okay,
happen.
maybe. Okay, let's go.
Manifesting.
For real. Oh my God. Yeah. What's the biggest dating red flag you've ever ignored, and did you bite it in the end? That's actually stupid, but okay.
I feel like the biggest dating red flag that bit me in my ass is the quintessential one that always happens to girls. I'm not ready for a relationship. That's the biggest red flag. When a man comes to me and we talk and we chill and he's not ready for a relationship.
But wants relationship shit.
Why
are y'all like that? I don't know.
I think it's really, they want the companionship of like a female and everything that comes with it, but they don't want the responsibility of actually committing to you and being your person because that's too much for them right now. Emotionally or
like financially, you think?
I think for some people it's a little bit of both. Right. If I'm dating 5 girls, I can't financially take all of y'all out.
I mean, some of y'all could take everybody to Benihana. Some people are going to Subway.
some I ain't going to Subway. Some of y'all can, but not all. And then emotionally, it's just whatever past traumas and stuff like that. And it's not even emotional. Sometimes it's just, I want to be with multiple people. I want to sleep with multiple girls, and I don't want to feel like I'm cheating on you. I don't want to feel like I'm the bad person. So I'm gonna.
I feel you. Everybody needs a whole season. Yeah. Shit, I had a whole season. That shit lasted all of a few weeks, but okay.
I don't know if I had a correct whole season or not, or if I'm in one now. I don't know.
I think you are in your whole season right now. You've been in your whole season, but like you tapped in now. But let's clarify what a whole season is. It's the Janae Aiko version. Happiness over everything. That
True.
Doesn't mean you're up under somebody's son. You know, that doesn't mean. That's not what whole season means to me. But I think you're putting your happiness over everything. One thing about Leeshell is like, it don't matter what she got going on in life. She's going to be outside enjoying herself. Like she's going to be unbothered.
Facts. I'm going to be.
She will call me crying about some shit. And then all of a sudden I check Instagram. She's out chilling, having the best.
I will.
Travel vlogger life.
Yeah. I will never let them see me sweat.
Ever.
And if you ever have, lucky you.
Right. She was just glistening.
Because that'll never happen. You got me on an off day. But it's okay.
Okay. Sometimes in these relationships, sometimes they be catching us on clearance. Like, sir.
What do you always say? Depression dick is real?
Depression dick is real. It really is. Because when you're in a depressive state, you don't think the same.
No.
You're not like things that you see, the red flags look like green flags, or they don't look like, or you're not receptive to what's going on.
Or you riding Six Flags.
Right. Or you're like, you're just going through the motions of life. So depression dick is dangerous. Now, sometimes depression dick is necessary. And fun. However, we can't overindulge.
Nope. Yeah. Not at all.
That part.
And then, too, sometimes you look back and just be like, wow.
Girl. Oh my gosh.
I've looked back at some of the people I've dated and was like, why?
What were you doing? What was our reason? Hashtag.
Why?
Right.
Why did I even let you hug me?
Right.
I don't know why.
And that's, you know what I say? What's your, did we do your moon? I don't remember. Do you know what your moon is? I don't remember.
I forgot. We did it though. You did it for me, but I forgot what it was.
Dang, I forgot. But I have a Pisces moon, and a Pisces Venus. So I like romanticize everything, and especially me being a virgin for so long, and I held my innocence at that like younger adult age. I would just romanticize these niggas, and then I'm like, wow, he's taking me out on a date. Yeah, we were riding in a car. He stopped at a gas station to get a drink, and he bought me a Pepsi. And I'm just like, this is great. And I'm like, oh, he's so nice. He texts me back like 6 hours later. Wow, at least he didn't forget about me. And that's me being young, innocent, and not knowing my worth. I'm like, okay, But then it's like, but then when it came to like serious, I'm like, ew, I'm not fucking you. Like, okay, then that shit snapped out. But I'm just like, it's like, and then I look back at it now and it's like, ew, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, have you ever been on a dating app and seen somebody you used to talk to in real life on the dating app?
Yes.
Bitch, did their profile match reality or no?
No.
Right.
Because wait, I have
some tea.
Story time is not really
story time.
Not really a story time. So I did go on a date. I think I told you this, where I went on the date with a guy from Bumble, and his profile was just like, that wasn't even his real name. That wasn't his. No, it wasn't. Tell me how many black. What did he say his name? Dawson.
Like Dawson's Creek.
Like Dawson's Creek. I was like, his name is Dawson. And he's black. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, you see, because that's what reels you in.
This is my first time on an app, so I don't know. I don't
do these.
I
things.
don't do these things. Like I normally meet people out in person. Like I don't use
like
apps.
She's an organic dater, guys.
Yeah.
So if you want to date Leche Lux, you need to pull up on her in real life and make sure you're dressed, or she will not talk to you.
Yeah, or be able to have a real conversation. But side note, so I actually was talking to him on the app. I was back and forth on the apps. I didn't like it, so I was just off. And it was just crazy. Like I said, he said he was 6 feet. When we met in real life, he was not 6 feet. He was like 5'10", 5'11".
He was my height?
Yeah, he was like 5'11".
Wow. I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
I'm 5.9.75, so I might as well be 5'10".
Teacher Babe was that. We nicknamed him so.
Oh yeah. At this point, like at this age, we can't keep up with everybody's governments. Like you're either like a food item, something about you, you're an adjective.
So you're something. Like when you're in the group
noun.
chat, you're a name. But basically everything on the app, like not everything, but some of the things were correct. Like, yeah, he was in the education field. That was correct. But the height wasn't correct. His first name wasn't correct. He looked like himself, but he looked a little more
not himself.
He
without
looked like
the filter.
Himself. Yeah, most of his pictures were black and white.
Well, red flag there.
That was a red flag. I didn't think he was ugly. He wasn't really my type of man that I normally go for. But he wasn't ugly to me. But I was just like, oh, okay. But he run me over.
And that's the thing. They don't talk about how online dating is hard for men just as it is for women.
Yeah.
Like women, you'll see the girls, they'll have their chest out, because they're trying to attract men in. But then when guys ask them to fuck, they're offended. So it's like, sis, you can't put the profile pic with your titties out. And like, that's and then versus the guys, man. But I wanted to segue to the guy I was talking to, right? Mm-hmm. In real life, like we stopped talking like maybe 2-3 years before. Because I'm like, ew. I snapped out of my like illusion. I was like, no, you're not for me, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I saw this man profile talking about some eyes gray. Sir, you are a Haitian. You are a Zoe, sir, like me. You have gray. And I looked at those pictures. I'm like, his eyes were gray. Those contacts were in. Eyes were so girl. You remember who we saw in the club with the contacts on? When we went down. When we went down to City Place. Lord, listen.
Exactly.
If you're listening to this podcast, JJ, and I'm gonna just say that, baby, you didn't have to wear them contacts.
No.
I think that's why he was acting kind of funny too. He's like, oh.
Yeah, he probably was.
Because that's the thing about Palm Beach. Palm Beach is so small. If you want to recreate yourself. That's fine. But don't lie, Craig.
Don't.
Why you gotta lie?
Because we know the real eyes.
Because don't try to, like, Palm Beach is small. Don't try to do shit like this and you're in the same city. Like, sir.
Yeah. But I feel like what you're saying could even go to your Instagram. It's like the ones who like thirst trap on the Instagram. Like, what's his name? I'm going to say names.
Go ahead.
Andrew. Like,
Drew?
Yeah. Where it's just like, it's always like these little memes about looking for relationships, or little thirst trappy things. I'm like, boy, you don't want nobody.
Yeah.
Or you already have somebody.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's a content creator.
Everybody is a content creator, but his would be like, I would just look at it and just squint, like, yo.
Yeah, he did look like your type, though. That's the thing. I think we need to break down to the people, who is your type? That's a good question. Like, if you could describe each other's type, who would it be?
Okay, so you want me to describe yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Valerie's type somebody who loves anime. For one. Somebody who I would say I wouldn't say not like strong willed, but kind of could be stern at times, but it's still laid back. Cause it's like they're laid back enough to let you be you. But when it comes down to that point of like, all right, you need to chill.
Facts.
I think that's like, and I think you like a kinder soul because you are very like nurturing. So I think that's like where your type is. Looks wise, I can't even do the looks for Valerie because it would just be.
They're all different.
They're all different. It would be a whole different thing. But basically, I would say he has to be kind, stern at times. He has to love anime, the
nerdy shit.
He got to be a blurred. That's
my type. That's my type.
It don't have to specifically be anime, but it could be Harry Potter, all of that.
Blurred shit.
Game of Thrones.
You just named my boyfriend. You just named Sean.
I mean, I really did. Yeah. I really did.
That is true. And I didn't know I needed that. Because I'm like, although I'm very nice, I am very direct and stern at times. But that's true. Because sometimes I feel like I be wilding and like I do need to be like, all right, come with me. That is true. I think every woman kind of needs that balance of masculine energy too. Yeah.
I feel like some do. Because some... depending on the man, even though they try to say they don't bring it out of us, I think some men you exude that more than you do with others.
Yeah, that's true. I really wish I had the capabilities of dating a narcissist just to see what it's like.
No, you don't. I have.
I don't know. Narcissists don't like my type of personality because they know I'm unruly.
Because you're too strong-willed and they know they're not gonna. Not saying I'm not strong-willed, but sometimes they.
You don't look it.
Yeah, no, like, I don't look it at all. But then when we start dating and they start pulling,
like, oh shit, this
they start pulling
brains.
some stuff, and I'm like, no, I'll let you think you're doing something.
Yeah, that is true. Like looking at us both, Leeshell has the cute, tiny, little freaking anime cute Hello Kitty feature, versus me. I'm tall and I'm thicker, so it's like I come in with more energy, but really I'm soft. I feel like I'm softer inside than you are when it comes to that. Like, really? Yeah, I think I'm more emotional than you are.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not.
Yeah, you're more in control of your emotions versus I am. Versus me like having an opinion. But let me go back to your type because I'm spiraling. I'm like, Leeshell's type, tall, lower than her, specifically at least a foot, at least. Because you're what, 5'2"?
Yeah.
So yeah, essentially that's correct.
I will take you 5'10". Just don't lie about it.
Right. That's true. That is true.
Because that shows insecurity.
Right. And I don't want to be with an insecure man because then you're going to try to hold me down because you're not an insecure woman. That part. So Leeshell likes somebody tall, educated too. And that's my thing too. I need someone smart, either as smart as me or smarter. Because like I need someone I could converse with, you know? So you need somebody smart. Now, I'm going to say this, and I already know, look, I already know you're going to be like, I don't know. He needs to dress or have some type of sense of fashion. I mean, even if it's not all there, it's like a Ken doll. You'll dress him up. You'll hook up his swag because you are a very nice person. What else is your type? I don't know. I think you always like athletic build. Like you have an archetype, Virgo. It's like they either have to be athletic or like a sliver of baby fat. That's it. But just a sliver. Nothing else. Nothing else. And chocolate. Like chocolate. I don't think I've ever seen you date like a caramel king.
Ah.
Who?
You don't think Anthony was caramel?
Boy, that boy was mahogany. No. He was caramel Brandon? As a newborn.
Brandon, but that was like high school. Brandon.
He caramel if he lived in New York in Wellington. That's the thing. Now that I'm up here and I see the range of shades of black people, because us in Florida, we're like tan. Even though we're lighter, we're still tan.
We're still tan, yeah.
So I'm like, you're not really light skinned to me.
I thought this last one kind of is.
Nah. Oh, wait. Wait, the one we met?
No, not that one.
Oh, wait, I can't remember. Wait, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about somebody in Houston that I told you about.
You sure? Yeah. Wait, I don't remember.
But he's not. Maybe
I don't remember pictures.
I don't think I've done like.
Oh, remember the fucking who's that? The Russian you dated?
Austrian.
Austrian, not the Russian. Yeah, that's like the most.
I mean, he was a white man.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll do it.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I think that's your type. Athletic. Walter over here cutting up. I think that, yeah. Athletic. Okay. Tall, smart, athletic build. Yeah. Oh, my God. How did I put this last? You need to be busy. Like, you need to have some type of ambition or something going on for yourself. Like, I'm not a hey, you up type bitch. Like, no, I'm a, oh, let me just finish a couple of calls and I have some business plans to make you want to go out for sushi at 3 type bitch. Yeah, like, because it's like, Leeshell's very busy herself. And like, she's creative and she does other multiple things. You have like a million slashes behind your name. So it's like, not to say that you don't have time for people, because you do. You make, I will say, as a friend, you always make time for your people. That is true. But it's like,
No, you can say it.
Yeah.
Because I'll say it. I don't have the time. Because time is money at this point.
Right.
And if I'm making time for you, then that should show you everything. Because I could be doing something else. But the fact that I'm making time for that person means that obviously I care, because I'm not going to make time for you if not, because I will find stuff to do.
Exactly. That is true. I think that's the best way to describe that. Yeah. It's like, we don't really have time. I hated dating in Florida. Oh, it was like a swamp of just not used up guys, but it's like the dating pool was very shallow.
I hate dating, period.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, dating, today's dating is not what it used to be, or what I guess people thought it was going to be.
Can I ask one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if you could relieve any of your past dating disasters, which one would you choose and why?
Relieve or relive?
Relive. Oh, sorry.
I
can't read. Obviously.
It's okay, girl. We've been drinking. If I could relive, we're old. If I could look, I just said it. If I could relive one of my own dating disasters, how would I redo it? Dating as in like an actual date or like a relationship?
I don't know. It just says dating disasters, past dating disasters. It could be interpreted however you want to interpret that.
Oh, you know what? There's this guy I dated at 23. I was dating him. And we're at the movies, and I saw that a girl sent him a picture of herself. And then I'm like, I was like, oh, let me see your phone. And I saw, there's more pictures of bitches in here. And I drove my car because he was broke. Oh my God, we need a whole segment on broke niggas. We ain't gonna go there. And instead of sitting in that movie steaming, I wish I would have got up and left his ass. And we were far. And he would have just walked. But me being the nice person, I'm like, oh, what if something happens to him? No. And I'm like, you know what? And that's growing up in the church. They give you that whole like,
love.
Unconditional love and like be good to others, they'll be good to you. But I'm like, you know what? Sometimes God says, thou shalt get thy lick back. And that's what we did.
But the Bible does.
Right. And I'm pretty sure the Bible says it somewhere in Leviticus for sure, if not Revelations. Thou shalt get thy lip back. That's the name of this episode. Because I'm like, oh my gosh. I just wish I left his ass.
That would be kind of funny to leave him though.
Right?
Like,
oh my gosh.
To the bathroom.
We were in Boynton and he stayed in Green Acres.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah. That's
not come back. You could
I went to the bathroom. I was going to do it. And I got my keys to walk out. But I was like, no, let me not do that. And I remember paying for myself at the movies. Girl, that's a whole nother segment. Broke niggas. Oh, God.
Happens.
Wild. Let's see here.
All
these
more questions for me?
Yeah. What's the biggest risk you've ever taken that paid off in a surprising way?
Ooh. I don't even know, actually, the biggest risk right now. I guess I would say, all right, so I would say one of the biggest risks I took was taking my, your little COVID checks they was giving us.
Oh, yeah.
I was taking those COVID checks and putting stuff into my business. Like, I got my website redone. I was doing all of that with that money. I moved out, like, got a whole other apartment. So that was one of the biggest risks because I probably could have kept that money and did something else with it, but I put it into my business.
I think that was like the smartest thing you could have done.
Yeah.
People fucking blew that shit out in Bottega bags.
Yeah, Bottega bags going to freaking getting BBLs.
Right, BBLs. Risking their whole lives.
Getting their teeth done.
Well, some of y'all need it.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
Let me see. Ooh. I want you to ask me this, so I'm going to ask you so you can ask me this because I already know my answer for you. If you could switch lives with me for a week, what would you do differently that I'm not doing in my life now? Read me, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to read you.
For you, I would say I would take time out for myself.
Oh,
sometimes.
Yeah. Oh,
because you always do everything for everybody else.
That's
and I
true.
think like one day you should just be like, fuck it. And just be like, I'm not cooking. I'm not doing this. I'm not answering any calls. You guys can handle that.
Right.
But for this week, I'm going to do what I want to do for myself.
I'm
and not feel bad about it.
Yeah. I'd be feeling bad.
And not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do if I was you. And probably not snap on Sean.
Right. I don't snap on Sean.
You do be a little snappy sometimes.
I know, but he be trying it.
But that's what I would do. Now
I think that's our love language.
I'm scared what you go.
We snap on each other so we can have sex because we haven't had sex in a few days because everyone's been at the house. TMI?
No, I don't care. Y'all got your own rule. Like
that's true. That's true. No, I do. I'm gonna put WWLD. What would Leche do? Call that. If I could switch lives with you for a week, what would I do differently? You know what's funny? Had we asked this of each other like a year ago, it would hit different. But I feel a lot of it you do already. Well, first of all, I ain't gonna told you. If I was in Leeshell's, like I always say, I just wish I could fucking possess you for a week. Because I'm very like bold sometimes and impulsive. So, girl, she would be on a date. You'd be on a date with all types of different ass niggas, like every day of the week. We wouldn't have sex, of course, because I would never use your vagina. That's just violating. But yeah, girl, I would introduce you to the blurred life. I'm gonna get you a handsome blurred that you can make up on a Monday. I would get you a CEO tech on a Tuesday. Maybe we could try a truck driver CEO on a Wednesday. Because again, Leshell, because you work a lot and you do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I feel like there'll be like good guys, and in your head you're like, wow, this person's like a good guy, and it's like you don't see them past like a friend. You automatically friend zone people sometimes. I'm like, you didn't see how he was flirting with you, but you're like looking at it in such an innocent way because you're not initially attractive to them.
Yeah.
Like if they're not like your type and you don't find that attraction, but like they're good ass dudes, you're just like looking like as you just automatically friend zone people. So I think that's that. But that's just like relationship wise. But what else I would do is I would do my stylist content.
Oh, yes.
I would do your freaking, I'd be marketing all freaking day. You also work a lot too. So it's like, dang, finding time for yourself to pour back into your brand. Cause I'm like, you're so like Leeshell's the carry out of all of our friend groups. Like we each have mutual friends and like separate friends. But like, when Leeshell, and this is what I love about our types of friends, like nobody's competing with each other, but when I know I'm going out with Leeshell, I already know, all right, bitch, I know I'm going out in 3 weeks with Leeshell. Let me go ahead and get my outfit early. Let me check with her with what's on trend. Because I know if I step out and she step out, we're going to be stepping out cute together. Yeah. And it's not even like last night, I was like, nah, I can't wear my regular low-key chilling stuff. I'm like, I'm with Leeshell. Like, let me put on my makeup. And that's because I feel like you're a very, if we were in a mythical world, you're a muse. Mm-hmm. You're like, you have muse energy. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you influence people a lot naturally and like helping people because you're a very nice person too. But like you inspire people to bring out the beauty in themselves, which is something that I always admired about you. Because even as a kid, you know what's funny? I never told you this. I'm not going to cry. I never told you this. I told Sean recently we were coming. I'm like, Leeshell's coming. I can be girly again. Because I've been feeling like I've been in my New York hoodies and beanies. Yeah. I'm like, Leeshell, I like to be with Leeshell because she reminds me that I'm a girly girl. Like, I have my tomboy ways because I am a blurred, but it's like, no. But I'm like, I could be girly with Leeshell. Like, she's the one who taught me how to, like, brush my hair properly. like with my natural hair because I didn't know how. I'm like, I don't know what products to bring. I didn't know this. Like, she helped me find good foundation. Till this day, like, you're literally I guarantee every single person who listens to this episode be like, yup, this is Leeshell. Like, you.
When they see,
they're like, you're like the muse of the group. And it's like, people just naturally want to elevate their energy because the vibration, you always have high vibrations everywhere you go. So like, I know I do. You. Yeah, you do. For sure.
Sometimes I don't.
No, you, and that's the thing, because you're doing it nonchalantly, not even unknowingly, because it's so in your nature to just put yourself together, that when people see that you put yourself together and you're a nice person and you're receptive to outside energy, then it's like, oh, she's nice. Oh, she's pretty. Like, I want to be pretty too.
Yeah.
You know, you're not like a mean girl.
No.
Yeah.
I think too, I don't think I ever told you this. I think some of the reasons why I do this was when and even now, because people would be like, you're in, because I'm in a little transition in my life. I'm not gonna lie. And people are like, you get your hair done, you shouldn't be doing this, you should be doing that. And I remember when Fran had cancer.
Yeah.
And she went to chemo every day, looking like a bad bitch.
Yes.
Hair done, nails done, makeup, lashes was on. And I used to always be like, if my cousin is going through stage 4 cancer and she looks this good, I don't care what I'm going through in life. I could still get up every day and not look like how I feel.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I kept that with me when she died. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm still going to step out however I feel that day. And and plus my mom too, because she never let me do a lot of things. Like, we would be like 14 and it's pajama day at school. And she's like, you're not wearing pajamas. I'm like,
oh my God, bitch. You remember when you got the wrong flip-flop?
Oh my gosh.
She had one brown flip-flop, one navy.
One navy flip-flop. It was dark.
Yeah.
We used to go to the bus stop at like 6 and it was rush. I was rushing.
Can I tell you, I have seen Leeshell fumble twice in life with an outfit choice. That was that flip-flop day.
Oh.
And then the other day is you had a sundress. You had a sundress on, but it was too big for you, and some fly-ass sneakers. It was just because the dress was too big.
Yeah.
That was like in our early 20s or something like that. But you still look cute. And it was just like an errand day. God, I could go on an episode talking about your flyness all day. But like, I've never seen you miss with outfits. Like,
thank
ever.
you. Sometimes
you don't miss. Like, you don't miss.
I do.
So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. I want to thank you so much for being my first guest.
Ask me a juicier question. The questions we talked about.
What question are you trying to ask, friend?
I thought you was going to ask me like.
Oh, see, but that's the thing. Which one you want to know?
I don't know. Well, you asked me the dating red flags, so we didn't ask those. Oh no. If you could steal an ex of any could steal any of my exes, who would it be and why?
Ugh. What about ex people you talked to before?
It could be one of those.
That's the thing. Me and Leeshell do not like the same type of dudes.
We don't.
Like, we don't. Like, when you worry about girlfriends stealing each other's, like, boys and they're talking to, like, we don't have these problems. Like, we've never had this issue. Ever. And we don't, I'm like, ain't none of y'all. Oh, I said, I was just like, no. Just like, definitely not Vaughn. I would have fought him. Ugh.
I don't even know why I was with him.
Depression date, girl. I told you. It was an era.
I think I just wanted a boyfriend.
Depression.
In college, and I just wanted one at that point, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I'll stick to your college. Well, see, even I don't know.
You gotta pick one.
Because I be loving your boyfriends.
Yeah, not like that, guys.
No, yeah, but like I don't think all the guys that I liked the least. There's only been one that I didn't like.
Who you didn't like?
V and the swole neck nigga from Palm Beach Central.
Oh, Paul.
I'm like, oh, why you so damn rough like that? I don't like you. I would just I don't know. You don't say nada, pero no, because I'm just going back. I don't know what to pick. I'm just gonna eeny meeny miny mo catch a nigga by the toe. I'll just go with Ant because y'all had some crazy ass sex in college. I'll say that. I'm like, I'm like, you know what's crazy? And I was a virgin at that time too. So when you guys would call, you and Candace, when you guys would call and tell me about your sexcapades, it was like watching Sex in the City, but like with my friends, sex in college. Sex in the College. I was like, oh, great. This is great, guys.
College students.
And I low-key want to apologize because I feel like I was the bad friend because I was just living my life vicariously through y'all, and I would tell y'all to go ahead and do some stuff. And then when I thought about it, I was like, maybe she shouldn't do that. But y'all did it anyway, accordingly to how y'all wanted to do it anyway. So I was like, I feel bad.
Oh, you said aunt.
What about me? Oh, God.
I'm trying to think. It could be past people.
Past people. I'm curious.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it's a toss up. I don't even think you're gonna guess this one. I'm gonna say it's. Can I say the name?
I don't care.
I would say Alex.
I didn't fuck him.
You didn't, but the way he was like, he cared for you. He was just so nice, and he didn't care how. You could come out with a booger in your nose. He did not care.
He was nice.
He was in front of everybody. He just.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't care at all. Like,
okay. I think you need a short king.
I would say I did that. We too eye level, and I'm a little feisty. So
oh
no.
My God.
Mm-mm. I was gonna say Dre, but then I did like Dre.
He was very nice. It was
Dre sweet. But then
oh my God.
He did let you. He was another one who let you be you.
That's true.
Know? So and was cool.
I thought you was gonna say the honky.
Oh no, hell no.
Oh my God, that was the very first.
I didn't really care for him because I'm like,
yeah,
just his behavior. No, you're not gonna have me in private.
Yeah. That was the first and last pink penis I've ever had. Felt like slavery, y'all. I don't recommend, but if you like it, I love it. I don't know. Shabbat shalom. I don't know. With that being said, everybody, this was my favorite guest episode of Passenger Seat Parlay. I'm getting ready to drop off Leeshell to her destination. We're going to go ahead and clock back into the Matrix. Leeshell, go ahead and let people know where they could find you, follow you.
Okay, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Leeshellmybell _YT. On YouTube, I am Leeshellmybell. The phonetic spelling, so it's LeeShellmybell, and I'm on TikTok as Leeshellmybell.
And if you can't spell it, Lord, she's probably not interested.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Passenger Seat Parlay. I am your host, Valkyrie Rain. You can follow me on Instagram, Valerie with a V. And yeah, guys, gonna go clock back into the Matrix. Bye.
Hi, guys.